Company has made it such a smart idea and such an easily achievable idea to finally have food when you need it. It's cold out, baby. How's the electricity holding up at your place?
Exactly, and you don't need to be a meteorologist to point out that winter weather is just around the corner. If it hasn't already impacted you, it's going to. Hey, say you heard it here first. Major cold front coming next week.
Thank you.
Already watched it across the middle of the country, so a lot of big changes are on the way. But it isn't just about the natural disasters. It's about the unknown. Whether it's the weather, whether it's the economy, whether it's the political landscape, and whether it's just smart decision making, you can get prepared with Wise Food. And what I like about it so much is that this encompasses all of your food needs. It encompasses breakfast, lunch, dinner. We are offering enough food for one person for 1 month. 112 servings, a great mix of breakfast, lunch, and dinner entrees, plus 2 types of drinks. If you have a little bit of a bigger family, this is also enough to feed a family of 4 for a week. So think about having a week's worth of insurance. But this isn't just food, because I know I said the word emergency food and you all went, sounds great. Please, powder anyone? That is not the deal with Wise. This is gourmet food with chef-inspired recipes. The chefs write the recipes, the flavor is there. We're talking things like Southwest rice and beans, beef stroganoff, chicken pot pie, my personal favorite, vegetable rotini, and we'll be whipping that one up for you in just a minute. It's the taste of the food, it's the consistency of the food. It is there for you whenever you need it. If the power's out, if it's freezing cold, if you get stuck in a car. I mean, it's a lot of stuff we don't necessarily want to think about, but that's kind of how life works. You got to plan for the stuff with hopes that it never happens.
Right, and I think of it for other times, like, hey, I forgot to go grocery shopping. Okay, hey, I'm on portion controls here big time. Hey, it's the end of the month and we need to make that food dollar stretch. The 10 of you who are sitting here at my dinner table.
Well,
right?
hey, I've got a horrible cold and 2 little kids, and it's nasty and damp outside, and I would give anything. You know, you've had this feeling. I would give anything not to get in the car and go to the store right now. This puts food at your disposal whenever you need it. That's right, and it's not just food, it's great tasting food. Let's talk a little bit about how it's made, because that really helps you understand the Wise Company. So the chefs write the recipes, so we have the great tasting food as part of the equation. But the packaging is the other really great part of Wise Company, because this is a special pouch. They call it a modified atmospheric package. And I know you're thinking, okay, whatever that means. Well, what it means is the pouch shuts out things that make food spoil. It shuts out the humidity. It shuts out the oxygen. It's got this awesome seal to it. And because of this special pouch, all of this Wise food with the great tasting fruits, the recipes, the drinks, everything will be safe in your home in a cool, dry place for up to 25 years. 25 years, all because of this packaging. So now we're talking meals that taste great. You'd very honestly be happy to eat any day of the week. When you look at the value, because we're talking about 112 servings, then we're talking about $69.95.
And no shipping.
Exactly. Do a little math. That comes down to less than 70 cents a serving. And oh, by the way,
fantastic. It's delicious.
It'll be there for you whenever you need it for up to 25 years. And the other great thing, all you do,
look at how easy it is
add water. And you know what? It does not even have to be hot water. I've gone ahead and put my pot on a burner just to speed up the process a little bit. It does go quicker when the water's warm, but I'll tell you what, in a power outage situation, you can make this with room temperature water. You can make this with freezing cold water. It will still constitute and turn into a meal. Now, I'm not gonna tell you it doesn't taste better hot, right? I mean, it is still food.
Better hot.
Most food tastes better hot. But to have the spices and the corn and the beans and the great consistency when there's nothing else to eat. If you didn't have this, but say, oh, I don't know, until I had this food, my emergency kit consisted of saltines, tuna fish, and peanut butter.
And cereal, but what are you gonna do about the milk?
Exactly, all of which would get old very, very quickly. So this is a way to have great tasting food at your disposal no matter what happens.